You all know me. Know how I earn a living. I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy. It's bad fish. Not like going down the pond chasing bluegills or tommycods. This shark, swallow you whole. Shaking, tenderizing, down you go. And we gotta do it quick. That'll bring back the tourists. That'll put all your businesses on a paying basis. But it's not gonna be pleasant. I value my neck a lot more than $3,000, Chief. I'll find him for 3, but I'll catch him and kill him for 10. And you gotta make up your minds. You wanna stay alive and ante up? You wanna play it cheap? Be on welfare the whole winter. I don't want no volunteers. I don't want no mates. There's too many captains on this island. $10,000 for me by myself. For that, you get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
Thank you very much, Mr. Quint. We'll take it under advisement.
Mr. Mayor, Chief, ladies and gentlemen.
Dearest Mother, I hope you have not disowned me now that you've discovered the truth of my adventure. Watching a 45-year-old shark movie every day in August, and then talking about it on the internet. What is the internet, you may wonder? Well, it is a vast, interconnected digital world where nerds like myself find like-minded people with shared interests. But it can also be a scary place, where pedophiles like Father's Uncle Theodore can go to find like-minded people with shared interests. If you ever do find yourself going on the internet, please, Mother, be careful what you click on. For me, I've been clicking on a home box office movie provider called Home Box Office Max. If you think that sounds weird, there was originally a Home Box Office, a Home Box Office Now, and a Home Box Office Go to go along with this new Max one. Basically, it is a place where you can watch movies and see television shows with swear words and boobies. I fear that I've gone off track, Mother. I've been heavily drinking Gansett beer to feel more in the moment. Day 2 has gone gangbusters, but alas, it is done. But I am looking forward to Day 3. I know you're not particularly good with numbers, so I'll just let you know that comes tomorrow. And until then, send Father my love. Please don't mention any of this to Uncle Theodore. I don't want him to know what I'm up to. I hope to hear from you soon. With love, your son Michael, August 2nd, 2020.
JAWGUST. 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 JAWGUST, it is JAWGUST, where I will be watching Jaws each day. Podcast, got a podcast, but I'm not quite sure what I will say. The choice of this time I give you pause, 'cause it has nothing to do with Jaws. JAWGUST, it is JAWGUST, where every day I will watch Jaws and talk about Jaws. It helps if you like Jaws.
It's August 2nd, 2020, America. You know what that means. It's time for another Gansett. Now, do I do it again? Do I do exactly the same way I did it yesterday? No. No, I'm not going to guzzle it today. I'm going to sip it and enjoy it. Ready? Delicious, delicious. Makes me want to go and kill a porker. It's August 2nd. Here I am again, Sunday night. I just finished watching Jaws for the second time in 2 days. 2 down, 29 to go. And I loved it. I guess this is how you test yourself. Like they say, you know, like I remember hearing as a kid, like, oh, a kid was smoking, so the dad makes him smoke a whole pack of cigarettes until he gets sick so that he'll never want to smoke again. That's sort of the way I'm looking at this with Jaws. It's like the test, the ultimate test. If you're going to watch this movie every day for 31 days, you're going to either come out of it loving it still, or you're going to come out of it like going, oh, I never want to see that again. I mean, that is a theory, but let's be honest. Nothing's going to ever take away my wants or desires to see this movie. In fact, 2 views in, it's elevated it to the point where, like, I'm not watching this movie to simply enjoy it. I'm looking for things now, little things that's actually making me enjoy it even more, making me appreciate it even more, which is crazy for a 45-year-old movie that I've seen so many times. Just to see these little things and appreciate them more. And I think that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to focus on a character that you see for a minute in the first hour of the movie, and then he basically steals the movie in the second hour of the movie. And, of course, that is talking about Robert Shaw's Quint. No first name, or maybe no last name. No, they call him Mr. Quint. So he is absolutely Quint. First of all, he has one of the greatest character introductions in the history of moviedom, which is a word, I think. That sip of beer has gone to my brain. Wait, another one. Oh, Hoopa drives the boat. That scene of him in the, town, municipal building, whatever the hell he was, with his fingers on the chalkboard, giving his little speech. I remember when I first got my first IBM computer, I plugged in the VCR, took these wires, hooked them up to the back of the VCR, and plugged them into the computer. Not video, but I got the audio of that clip, the clip that opened up this episode. I got that audio, and I would play that. I saved it as a WAV file, because I didn't even have video on this computer. The fact that I could hear audio was amazing. Saved it as a WAV file and set it up so every time you turned off the computer, it would be that Quint quote. It's like, I don't need no captains, don't need no mates. There's too many captains on this island. I'm already screwing it up, but by day 9, I'm going to have it perfect again. I used to know it perfect. $10,000 for me by myself. For that, you get the head, the tail, the whole damn thing. Anyway, I'll get it. And hopefully there'll be one episode of JAWGUST that I'm not doing at 10:30 at night, by the end of the night. But who knows? This was on the weekend, and I didn't get these done at night. Now I got work coming, so we'll see. We shall see. But I want to focus specifically on what I think Quint's motivation for this movie is. I know, day 2, I'm already going into some in-depth thing. I'm not just talking fluff. I'm not talking the beginning of the movie. What I want to talk about is what I think what Jaws is. Okay, this may be crazy. Now, the first half of this movie, it is a horror movie, right? There's an unknown monster, an unseen killer that is killing people. Only so many people believe it's even real. And, I mean, you get to the point where the mayor gets on the television and said there was a large predator that allegedly injured some bathers. Have you asked Alex Kittner how he's doing? If he was injured? Right? The mayor is the villain of Jaws. Not the shark. Not the shark. The mayor. But the second half of this movie, when it's off the three guys on their boating adventure, this is when I realize, or this is what I think. This is a theory going on 2 watches. That this is a revenge movie. It is a revenge movie for Quint. You know, he is cool as a cucumber. And, you know, when he's got the reel out, he's drinking the Gansett, and he's, you know, he's hanging out and talking, making fun of, you know, testing Brody and Hooper at every corner. But that reel, once he finally gets a view of the shark, and he, like, under his breath, he's like, incredible, which I don't think I've ever noticed him say that before. But I, like, yesterday I watched it, I said, oh my God, this guy, we're seeing a man lose his mind. Like, he's like Captain Ahab, and this is his white whale, and he doesn't want to give the credit to anybody. That's what I thought. Okay, he got Ellen Brody off the radio real quick. He smashed up the radio because he doesn't want the Coast Guard coming, because he wants to get the kill for himself. He wants all the glory for himself. And yes, there's a moment where he's like, there's a taxidermy Beck that I know that's going to be, you know, excited. I forget what the words were. I'm sure that's a great quote, and I'm going to get it right one of these days. But I feel like he is a man who becomes obsessed with this thing. Certain faces he makes. And it all, I think, his whole being, the man he is today, goes back to the Indianapolis. It all comes back to the Indianapolis. All those shark teeth in his cabin, in his house, whatever you want to call it, his workshop. Every shark he's killed, and including this one, is all because of his friend Herbie, the baseball player, all his compadres in the service, you know, that died on that very real USS Indianapolis, you know, mission, that real ship, the real thing, sharks, all that stuff. Ooh, the Gansett's working. You know, that created this, you know, you had a young soldier who saw all his friends getting killed, saw sharks up close killing his friends. From that point on, he became obsessed with basically killing as many sharks as he possibly can. And when he saw this one, you know, 25 feet, 2 tons on him, it, like, drove him to the point where he will not be questioned. He will not be stopped. You want him to stop? You want him to slow down his boat? No, he's just going to keep going. When he pushes that engine, and then he does this little head bob, he's like, yeah, boom, boom, like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. It's almost like he's dancing to some music in his head. When he just, like, I don't know, little things where it's almost like he's going to do whatever he can to kill this fish, and it doesn't matter if he makes it. You know, I love the little things where things I didn't notice. Here's one thing I didn't notice. Like, he says in the Indianapolis speech, I'm never going to wear a life jacket again. Because the fact that the life jacket, he's bobbing in the water, and he just feels like he's basically bait. He's chum. And at the end, the ship is taking on a lot of water. And what does he do? He takes out 2 life jackets. One for Hooper, one for Brody, and he never puts one on. Brody puts one on, but he never puts one on. I just feel like he finally gives in to Hooper to put to get in the tank. But it's like, I don't know if I'm giving enough examples, but to me, he just felt like he was a man who became obsessed with killing this shark. That's why he smashed the radio up. He didn't want anyone to get the credit. He didn't want to be called back. He didn't want to be stopped in any way, Brody's pretty practical. He's like, what the hell with this? Let's get out of here. But he didn't want to do this. The only time he was ready to go back to shore is when he thought he was towing the shark back in. But that shark, it wasn't happening. Like, even the look on his face when he's like, he's gone under. He's like, I don't know, Chief. He's either really dumb or really smart. It was like he was almost appreciating it. Like he was in awe of it, but he definitely wanted to kill it. And I mean, maybe if Hooper tied the knot a little sooner, he had a clear shot at the head. He said that. I heard him say it. I don't remember that. I didn't remember that either. I thought, wait, was he going to kill him right there? Or was it just about the barrel? I don't remember. But he said it, and he tried to get the shot in the head, and maybe things would have been different. A lot of the issues that happened was because of Hooper. I was texting a future guest of the show today about Hooper's Butterfingers. He dropped the tooth by Ben Gardner's boat that proved it was a great white shark. And the mayor didn't see the tooth, so he's like, I don't know. I don't see any proof. We're going to keep those beaches open. And then that fisherman, you guys are right over there, dead. He goes into the shark cage with the spear that had the medicine in it, and he drops the spear. And because he drops the spear, the shark doesn't get stabbed. It might have died right then, and who knows? But instead, Quint gets eaten, chewed up, tenderized, and swallowed it whole, just like he said. Yeah. I don't know if I gave enough of an argument to why I think this was Quint's revenge. That's what this is, because he did maybe I'm wrong, but he killed a lot of sharks. He loved boiling those teeth. I assume to clean them off. I'm assuming he wasn't making shark jaw stew, which sounds lovely. But maybe he sells them. I don't know. He definitely keeps them as trophies. I just felt like this one, even though he didn't know anybody, there was no connection. I felt like it was a personal. I also, I feel like I might be saying too much in one episode because I got a lot more to go. But one thing I love right from the beginning, Quint, who is a massive ball buster and massive shit talker, right from the beginning, he is testing both of them. He's like, these guys are going to be with me. Well, I'm going to see if they can put up with me. I'm going to see if they can hang with me. Hey, Hooper, tie this knot. And then he gives Brody a sip of moonshine that he made or whatever he made. And he just looks at him. He stares at Hooper to watch how he reacts, to watch how he drinks it. Hooper gives a little bit of a sip while he downs his. And then he tells Brody. He looks at Brody to see how, and Brody gives a little tiny sip, and then he looks at Hooper. He's like, don't drink that. What I do like is that Hooper gives it right back to him. He doesn't take it. He respects the guy as the captain, but he doesn't take his shit. And that's why there's a moment. I'm all over the place. I don't care. There's a moment on the boat when they're sharing scars, and Quint says to Hooper, "You want a drink? You drink to your leg. You drink to my leg." I think is what he said. I think that's what he said. And it's just the glee and the happiness and the camaraderie that seem to be forming, even though they bust each other's balls while the work is going on. I don't know. Those little things just is why Robert Shaw is the greatest part of this movie. I mean, how could he not be? He's only in half of it. Brody is us. Brody's the everyman who's doing the best he can, coming along for the ride, dealing with this guy who is a scientific expert and then this guy who is a real-life expert. And they're butting heads, and he's kind of in the middle, being like, I just want to get back home and make sure the shark's dead. But Quint is the movie, to me. I think that's it. Little lighter today. Little less gabby, right? We got 31 of these total. I can't talk about everything. all in one day. But what's the one thing I want to note that I never noticed before? The guy at the beginning, the drunk guy who was running with Chrissy and then she got eaten by the shack. He's with Brody because there's a missing woman. And he's like, she probably drowned. He's like, oh, maybe she walked off on you. He's like, no. And then he's like, hey, I told you, didn't I? Like, he wanted to be like, look, I saw this girl. She ran off. I called, didn't I? I was expecting the next thing for him to say was, can I go? Because he's just this rich kid whose family's from the island. And it really wasn't until the whistle blew that he ran off with Brody. It's almost like he wanted to get the hell out of there. Like, look, I did what I came here to do, man. Can I go? I know he didn't talk like that. And in truth, he met this. He never actually met this girl, except when she was running away from him, to go for a very dangerous swim. I'm just going to say it right there. No matter what, it's dangerous. There could have been a boat propeller. There definitely could have been. The medical examiner thought there was. I mean, why else would he amend his report? That's it, friends. I'm done here. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired, and I want to go to bed. I have a little drink. Well, I have some Gansett left. I mean, why don't we? Wait. Oh, it's gone right to my head. Ooh, JAWGUST 2nd is in the books. Why don't we do this again tomorrow? And until then, before I have a massive beer burp, thank you so much for listening. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Geek Mentality. And the website is fans.experts.com. The Facebook page is fans.experts. The movie is Jaws. The month is JAWGUST. And until tomorrow, my friends, here is my theme song.
This is my podcast, I made it. Geek Mentality's what I named it. And I think you should listen and subscribe. 'Cause I'm kinda funny and awesome. I think that I'm worth your time. And I'm kinda handsome, my mom says. Please listen and please subscribe. At least listen to this episode.
Fans not experts.